Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Kathy. We are on part 24 of going through this book, Scientific Facts in the Bible. And we're on the last chapter, Science and Evolution. And I'm not sure if this will be the last video. I'll just see how this last chapter goes. If it ends up being longer, then we'll do another video after this. But okay, well, let me know down below if you've liked the series. And yeah, and also I'm always open to ideas for other videos or series or whatever. You can also check out my playlist. I've gone over many different topics, things like that. I think they're fun to do. It's good for me to learn about the Bible that way and to do research and dive into different topics more deeply. So we will jump right in. So I won't read everything verbatim. This is kind of a summary from the author, Ray Comfort. But he does have some good things to point out, so I will go over those. But the first part of it, he talks about and this book, this copy is about 20 years old, so I'm not sure if this is still there, but he says if you go to his website, raycomfort.com, there's a link to the website of Dr. Kent Hovind, an authority on evolution. And he states that he will give $250,000 to anyone who can present any scientific proof for evolution. So I think that's funny. He's an authority on evolution, but he's offering $250,000 to anyone in the world who can present any scientific proof for evolution. So all right, it says, the author here says, if you have some proof, then take him to court, become famous, make this another Scopes trial. And he says, but you can't because there isn't any evidence. And I'm sure that's why Dr. Kent Hovind has that offer of $250,000. He's probably not worried about it, or he's so desperate to find proof, scientific proof, that he has to put that out to the whole world. So that's kind of funny. Let's see. He has the next paragraph says, the Funk and Wagnall Dictionary defines religion as, quote, a set of beliefs concerned with explaining the origins and purposes of the universe, end quote. And he says that sums up the religion of evolution. It even has its own religious language, such as we believe, perhaps, maybe, probably, could have, possibly. Okay, and it says the founding father of the faith is Charles Darwin. The god of the religion of evolution is nature, often referred to by the faithful as Mother Nature. And he says, listen to how they give her praise. She is responsible for everything we can see in creation. What's more, Mother Nature is deaf, blind, and mute. She doesn't hear anything, she doesn't see anything, and most importantly, she doesn't say anything. Mother Nature doesn't have any moral dictates. That's why evolution is so appealing. This is called idolatry and is a transgression of the first of the 10 commandments. Yeah, I've often thought that people will, all the time will say, oh, we'll see what Mother Nature does. We'll see, like if there's a storm coming or a whatever, or a drought or a floods or who knows. Oh, that's Mother Nature. Mother Nature's doing this. Mother Nature's doing that. No, there's no Mother Nature. It's God. So, but yeah, people will say that. Let's see. He goes on a little bit. Let's see. Okay, he says evolution doesn't disprove the existence of God. It just reveals that those who believe it are truly capable of faith in the invisible. All it takes to believe is a great leap of blind faith. Like little children, evolutionists believe without the need of a shred of evidence. They confirm Napoleon's observation where he said, quote, "Man will believe anything as long as it's not in the Bible," end quote. I believe that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The next section is pretty big. More dictionary definitions. So let's see if there's anything I want to touch on. Let's see. He talks about the word fact, the word evolution, which is the theory that all forms of life originated by descent from earlier forms. And he says, note the word theory. And the word creation, which is the definition, God's bringing of the universe into existence. Okay, so it says, according to the dictionary, evolution is merely a theory, while creation is a fact. Well, there you go. All right. Okay, let's just go a little bit further. All right. There's a couple Bible verses. Let's see. Let me see if I want to touch on this. Romans 1:20. It says, "For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse." And this next one is from Hebrews 11:6. And it says, "Without faith, it is impossible to please him, for he that comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." Okay. Wow, we're already at 8 minutes. So I'll just do these last couple quotes from, let's see, Sir Isaac Newton and Louis Pasteur and Stephen Hawking. And yeah, I guess we'll be doing another video to wrap it up. Okay, so Sir Isaac Newton once said, quote, "This most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being," end quote. Louis Pasteur said, quote, "The more I study nature, the more I stand amazed at the work of the Creator," end quote. Evolutionist Stephen Hawking wrote, quote, "It would be very difficult to explain why the universe should have begun in just this way, except as the act of a God who intended to create beings like us." And that's from, it looks like, his book, A Brief History of Time. He also stated, quote, "Then we shall be able to take part in the discussion of the question of why it is that we and the universe exist. If we find the answer to that, it would be the ultimate triumph of human reason, for then we would know the mind of God." Okay. All right. Well, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment. I would love that. And there's also the playlist. If you missed any, you can start at the beginning or find the ones that you missed or whatever. So I will see everyone in the next video. All right. God bless.